Hey lads, how are y'all? Today I'm making probably the best and most useful video so far. This video will be about fighting styles. And I know that right now you might think, but Gran, there's no specs in Project Meancing. Well, it's not those fighting styles. This is about the way you fight and PvP. I'll be breaking down 5 different styles and recommend each for certain kinds of players. Now, let's kick things off with style number 1, Suppressor. By calling this style that I mean that your main goal is to combo your opponent so hard they can't do anything. Your main goal is to get a one-shot combo or to be able to make them do at least one mistake for your cooldowns to recharge and keep on striking until they die. Avoid giving them opportunities to fight back. All stands are compatible with this style. Is this style compatible with mobile? No. Tips for this style: master your dodges and learn basic parrying/countering. Always run towards them. You can try to bait a move by dashing though them once near, then attack from behind. Works usually, but not all players will use a move. Some may dash or block. If they dash, they are afraid of you. Community feedback for this style, 3.5/5. Also called spammer, tryhard, or sweat. Power, 5/5. Now I'll show the style off in PvP. Next on we have the Defender style. Your goal is to take as less damage as possible and heal/evade often. Note that this style is incredibly slow in PvP. Most compatible stands are D4C/D4C Love Train, The World Over Heaven and Golden Experience, Made in Heaven. Is this style compatible with mobile? Only if you are above 30 FPS during PvP. Tips for this style: block often and dash a lot, look out for your stamina and purple bar. Wait for your opponent to get impatient or angry. Don't run off because they might give up chasing you. Spin in circles and when they figure it out switch the sense, start making straight lines, then back to circles. If you got a move that you rely on, run around till you're in the clear to use it. Community feedback for this style, 1/5, also called runner. Power 2/5. Now I'll show the style in PvP.
これが天国への道だ。無駄。そこだ。神のご意志。そこだ。神のご意志だ。お前に命令する。これが天国への道だ。 これが天国への道だ。そこだ。これが天国への道だ。 神のご意志だ。これが天国への道だ。神のご意志だ。
For the third style we got Counter Puncher, name stolen from boxing LOL. This is a hard style to learn, second hardest or depending on your preferences might be the first. This style means that you wait for your opponent to do something, then do the punishment or counter for it. To use this style you must read your opponent, up to the point where you don't need to move to win and you can mock them mid-fight. But if you can do that, you can win even without long combos or even single moves. Let them walk to their own death. You must be pretty good at using counters, at blocking, and at parrying to use this style. You must also know your moveset very well, by that I mean absolutely everything about a move. Stands compatible with this style: Shadow the World, The Best, The World, Made in Heaven, White Snake, Star Platinum The World. Is this style compatible with mobile? No. Tips for this style: try to anger your opponent or to scare them off. Use knockback moves often or make sure your combos aren't long. Also watch your opponent before mocking them. Pro tip: you can use beatdown right after they trigger your counter to 100% surely land it. Community feedback for this style, 4.5/5. Also called sweat and no lifer. Disclaimer: hardly works against 6P or D4C. Power, 3/5. Now I'll show the style in PvP. Now the fourth style is Parry Machine. As the name says, you gotta parry a lot. I'll explain how to use this style in a future's video about advanced parrying and god tier parrying. Your goal is to parry as much as you can. Parry then combo. This is the hardest style to master or even use. Stand compatible, any. Friendly with mobile? Not really. Tips: remember, parrying is mainly predictions. Think about when your guard isn't up and when your opponent might attack. Always have a hand on X or Nerby. Use X lightly, don't hold it, holding makes it harder. Works best against C-Moon and Shadow the World. Feedback, 4/5, also called parry spammer and hacker. Power 4/5. Now I'll show this style in PvP. For the final style we got Trickster. Your goal is to not be predictable. Do the most random things possible if that works. surpass their reaction time and get them off guard. Stance compatible, golden experience, made in heaven, star platinum the world. Shadow the world, white snake, 6 pistols. Friendly with mobile? Not really. No feedback, this style can't be described by average to very good players. Since most don't understand it. Power, 3.7/5. Now I'll show the style in PvP. One quick notice before we end this video. You can combine multiple styles together. For example, I usually use suppressor on usual. Defender when I'm under 100 HP parry. Machine against Sea Moon. And trickster/counter puncher when I'm tired or I know I'll win. Tell me if you want more styles explained in the future. And that wraps this video. Thanks for watching. The links for my clan's Discord and Roblox group will be in the description. Until next time.